If you are a dog lover, then it's often the case that you'd like to acquire another dog. Although bringing home a new dog is an exciting time for you, it can be an upsetting time for your existing pets. How you introduce the new dog to your other pets can make the difference between a successful long-term relationship and disaster. Likewise, the new dog is likely to feel uncertain and confused in his new surroundings. Carefully introducing him can build his confidence. 1. Gather new supplies for the new dog. Get separate food and water bowls, a new bed, collar and leash, and a dog crate. Your new dog should not eat or drink from an established dog's bowls. Likewise, it should not sleep in an established dog's bed. 2. Buy puppy pads. Puppy pads are moisture-absorbent mats that can be placed on the floor or in a dog crate. They are used when the dog has accidents during its house training. Puppy pads can be helpful to have around even if the new dog is not a puppy. 3. Choose a toilet area for the new dog. Your new dog will need an outdoor place to relieve himself. If you have a dog already, this can be the same location that he uses. Find a spot in your yard or at a nearby grassy area. Plan to use this place regularly so that your dog will expect to relieve himself at this location when he goes outside. 4. Prepare an old t-shirt with your scent for each dog. A few days before you plan to bring the new dog home, wear one t-shirt for a day. This will put your scent on the shirt for the established dog. The next day, wear another t-shirt to put your scent on it for the new dog. The goal here will be to eventually have your own scent mingle with scents from your new dog and established dog on each t-shirt. You can also sleep with the t-shirts to get your scent on them. The t-shirts should be prepared a day or two ahead of when you are giving them to the dogs. 5. Rub one t-shirt over your established dog. Take one of the t-shirts that you've worn and rub it over the dog you already have. You can also let your dog sleep with the t-shirt for a night. 6. Give the other t-shirt to your breeder or rescue organization. Ask your breeder or rescue organization to have the new dog sleep on the other t-shirt for at least one night. This also helps your new dog get familiar with your scent. 7. Exchange the t-shirts. Give the established dog the shirt the new dog slept on, and vice versa. This way the two dogs become familiar with each other prior to meeting. Since dogs communicate by scent, it is helpful to have them recognize each other's scents and associate it with your scent. 8. Use a dog pheromone spray. Dog-appeasing pheromone sprays (DAP) can boost the scent recognition process. These can be purchased from your veterinarian or at major pet retailers. DAP contains a synthetic version of the pheromone that a nursing bitch gives off in order to make her pups feel safe and content. If so desired, spritz the t-shirts with DAP at each stage, giving it as bedding to the first dog, then spritz again when it's transferred to the second dog. 9. Get a blanket that smells familiar to the dog. If you are getting a puppy, you should have something that smells familiar to it. When you pick up the puppy, ask the breeder for a blanket that smells of the puppy's mother and littermates. Put the blanket in the puppy's crate. This gives him something familiar to snuggle with. 10. Set up the new dog's crate. Your new dog needs a space where he feels safe. Set aside one room that contains his crate, food, water and puppy pads. Place the bedding in the crate. Lay a blanket over one end so that the crate can be dark and secluded. If you collected one, include the new dog's familiar smelling blanket. Include the t-shirt that has your scent and the established dog's scent on it. This helps to blend the smells together and makes a link between the familiar and the new. 11. Plan a park visit. Dogs, especially adult ones, will benefit from being introduced in a neutral territory away from home. Many rescue shelters will facilitate these meetings to see if the dogs will get along. Plan this visit to take place several days before the new dog is scheduled to come home with you. Choose a park you don't normally visit so that your dog isn't territorial about the location. This step can be especially important before making a final decision about taking a rescue dog home. 12. Ask a friend to bring the new dog on a walk. The rescue shelter or owner should walk the dog in the same park where you are. Plan to meet at the same time so that the dogs can interact. 13. Allow the dogs to meet. Set off on a walk in the park as if it's just a normal walk. Allow the dogs to meet up. Meeting on neutral territory lowers the stakes because neither dog has anything to defend there. Ideally, the dogs will meet in this type of situation a couple of times before the newcomer arrives at your home. If the two dogs get along and play well together in the park, chances are they will have a good relationship when they are at home together. This bodes well for their future relationship. Likewise, if the dogs hate each other on sight, you are forewarned about a clash of personalities. If this is the case, you should rethink getting that particular dog. 14. Reward the established dog's good behavior. Give positive reinforcement to your dog by giving it a treat or some extra attention. Always speak to your dog first when introducing it to a new dog. 15. Show the crate to the new dog. Bring the dog to his crate and place him inside. Leave the door open so that he can come out if he wants to. 16. Praise your dog. Give your dog positive reinforcement by telling him that he's a good dog. Give him a pet and scratch behind the ears. 17. Take your new dog to the toilet area every few hours. Make sure your new dog knows where to go when he needs to relieve himself. Take him to the toileting area every few hours during the first 24 hours. Ignore accidents today. The new dog may still need to be house-trained, and he will need to learn where to go. Take him out to his toilet area often. If he does have an accident, simply ignore the behavior. Punishing him will only confuse and distress him. 18. Keep the crate available. After every toilet visit, take the new dog back to its crate. This will help him feel safe and he won't get so overwhelmed. 19. Let the new dog explore one room at a time. Starting with the second day, introduce your new dog to a new room every day. Do not give him the range of the house straight away. This will overwhelm him. 20. Let the new dog explore new rooms for 20 minutes. If the new dog seems inquisitive, you can start to show him other rooms, one at a time. Take him to each new room and let him explore for about 20 minutes at a time. If the dog seems overwhelmed, limit him to one room for a few days. Make sure the new dog always has ready access to his crate. 21. Follow up exploring rooms with a toilet stop. Once the new dog has explored a room for 20 minutes, take him out to the toilet spot. This maximizes the chance of him toileting outside and establishing this habit. 22. Praise your dog. Give your dog positive reinforcement by telling him that he's a good dog. Give him a pet and scratch behind the ears. 23. Return the dog to its crate. After every exploratory session and toilet visit, take the new dog back to its crate. This will help him feel safe and he won't get so overwhelmed. 24. Ignore accidents for the first several days. The new dog may still need to be house-trained, and he will need to learn where to go. Take him out to his toilet area often. If he does have an accident, simply ignore the behavior. Punishing him will only confuse and distress him. 25. Introduce the dogs in the new dog's room. After the new dog has spent at least 24 hours at your home, you can start introducing the new and established dogs to each other. To do this, place the new dog in his crate and close the crate door. Bring the established dog into the room and let him sniff around. Don't point out the new dog. Let the dog find the new dog for himself. The established dog will be able to investigate by sniffing the crate and finding the new dog himself.